It was a cold and damp autumn evening when a small group of friends stumbled upon the old antique shop. It was nestled in a quiet corner of the city, its windows cluttered with a variety of ancient artifacts and mysterious relics. Amongst the oddities on display, there was one item that caught their attention more than any other: a beautiful mystic mask. The group of friends, eager to explore the shop, walked inside. The bell above the door chimed, echoing throughout the small store. The shop was dark and cluttered, and the dusty shelves were lined with an array of strange objects. The group couldn't help but feel a sense of unease as they made their way through the dimly lit store, their footsteps echoing loudly against the creaking wooden floorboards. As they approached the mask, they couldn't help but feel drawn to its beautiful and intricate design. It was crafted from a dark wood, and the swirling patterns of gold and silver seemed to shimmer in the low light. They asked the shopkeeper about the mask, but he simply shrugged his shoulders and told them that it was known as the Mystic's Mask. He warned them that it was cursed, but his words fell on deaf ears, as the group was too captivated by the mask's beauty to listen. As they left the store, the group couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. They felt as though they were being watched, and a sense of dread seemed to follow them out of the antique shop. The next day, the group decided to meet up at a nearby park to admire the mask again. As they gathered around it, they couldn't help but feel an eerie presence emanating from the mask. Suddenly, one of the friends reached out to touch it, and as soon as she did, a chill ran through her body. From that moment on, strange and terrifying things began to happen. The friend who had touched the mask began to experience vivid nightmares, and she found herself unable to shake the feeling that she was being watched. The other friends, too, began to experience inexplicable events. Objects would move on their own, eerie whispers would fill their ears, and they would see apparitions lurking in the shadows. As the days passed, the friends realized that the mask was not just cursed, but truly evil. They tried to destroy it, but it seemed to be indestructible. Every time they tried to get rid of it, it would appear again, as if it were drawing them closer to its dark power. Soon the friends began to turn on each other. They became paranoid and distrustful, and their once strong bonds began to fray. As the mask's influence over them grew stronger, they became consumed by their own madness. In the end, only one of the friends remained. She was the one who had warned the others about the mask's curse, but they had not listened. She watched as her friends were consumed by the mask's power, one by one. The mask seemed to be feeding on their fear and torment, and it showed no signs of stopping. The last remaining friend knew that she had to do something to stop the mask's reign of terror. She returned to the antique shop, and with all the strength she could muster, she shattered the mask into 1,000,000 pieces. But as she walked away, she couldn't shake the feeling that the mask's power still lingered, haunting her every step. She knew that the mystic's mask was a cursed relic, and that its evil would never truly be gone.